Cheers, y'all. Happy hump day. Happy Wednesday. Hope everyone's having a good week. Halfway through the week. My week's been great. It's been good. Rest day for the gym today, so no gym today. Worked and had a great day. And now I'm doing a beer review. So yeah, I'm doing another one from Clag Brewing out of Sandusky, Ohio. This one's called Pool Steak. So I always like their cool. They got a cool can art. Get that steak, boy. So this is a double IPA with Mosaic, Nelson Sauvin, and Simcoe. So I'm a big Nelson fan, Simcoe fan. I'm not too big on Mosaic, but yeah. They always have like crazy can art. Reminds me, I guess it's not like the Nirvana thing, but yeah, I've always enjoyed stuff by Clag. They make good stuff. Had a lot of IPAs. Never had any stouts or any other styles by them. We only usually get IPAs, but yeah, they got some new ones from them, and I decided to pick some up last Saturday. So this one's pretty fresh. I looked on their Instagram. There's no can on date on here, but April 3rd. So about almost 2 weeks old. Cheers, Alicia. How are you? Good live earlier. It's very fun. Hope you guys talked about more Bible scriptures after I had left. Yeah. So Clag. I've had their stuff before. I was gonna switch glassware. I used this glass last night, but yeah, they always seem to be pretty consistent with what they put out. Really haven't had anything bad by them. There's really no crack on that. No crack on that. Let's pour it up. Dun, 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 dun. Tip top shape. Looks nice and milky and hazy. About like a fingernail worth of head on there. Made a great Wednesday Bible study. Of course, it's great. Amen. No sediment, which is good. It's probably gonna be pretty green. It's only a couple weeks old, so it'll be probably get that hot burn, but we'll see. Aromas, or like a candied orange, maybe a little bit of peach, some tropical fruit, pineapple a little bit, maybe some mandarin oranges. It's got a nice sweetness. This is 8%, by the way. I don't know if I said that earlier, but yeah, 8%. Nice little double IPA. But yeah, it smells good. It's fresh, and I'm ready to drink it. So, cheers. Yeah, it's good. So right up front, you get that orange, like, oh, there's that hot burn. Yeah, it's still pretty green. I mean, it would be. It's only not even 2 weeks old, but a little bit of peach, nice sweetness, not too boozy, but there's definitely hot burn on the back end. You can like feel it on the back of your cheeks. Not like puckering, but like hot burn. It's hoppy. Um, Maybe a little bit of pineapple. Ah, that hot burn. I should have waited to drink it, but I'm impatient, so I wanted to review it. It's definitely has like a nice creaminess to it. It's not overly sweet either, which is good. I mean, it's a double. Sometimes I find like triple IPAs are like way too sweet. But I just bought those two Fidens triples, 10% ones. They're good. They're boozy. Definitely still pretty green. But yeah, they're not bad. I tend to I don't know. I tend to stay away from triples, even though I just bought some. Um, it is. I'm very impatient. I get impatient pretty easily. But you gotta take it one step at a time, right? Just don't stress over the little shit, right? Don't overthink shit is another one. Don't overthink shit. But yeah, triple IPAs. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I will pick some up. It all depends on like certain breweries make triple IPAs better than others. I mean, just like any like double IPAs and stuff too, but triples specifically, like who's a good example that makes pretty good triples? I mean, Fidens does great triple IPAs. Modest Man, which is no longer a thing anymore because apparently they forgot to pay people, so they went out of business. I miss Modest Man. Once they pulled out of New Hampshire and they said they were going to Maine, and then I heard stories about like how they weren't paying people for shit. Like, come on, bro, you got to pay your people. Not like their employees, but like distributors, I guess, and whatever else, and certain people. But and then the head brewer I found out went to Spyglass, um, which Spyglass is hit or miss for me. I mean, I think I like a little bit better than Kettlehead. These are all New England or like New Hampshire ish breweries. But Modest Man was my favorite. I wish they did better. Like, and because they were putting out banger shit, like good stuff. Like Kettlehead's hit or miss. Um, Triple Crossing out of Richmond, Virginia is one of my favorites. Clever Girl. It's crazy because I always wanted a Triple Crossing to make a triple IPA, but they've never made one. They've made double IPAs, single IPAs, barley wines, stouts, sours. Never a triple IPA. But yeah, I got off track talking about triple IPAs. This isn't even a triple IPA. But yeah, this one's good. I'm enjoying it. It's like I said, it's still a little bit green. It's got that hot burn on the back end. I'm sure there's probably like some like sediment at the bottom of the can, which you get all those hops, right? But yeah, I mean, a lot of people don't like IPAs because they're like, oh, that's too hoppy. But it's like there's so many different styles of IPAs. It's like, not like you got to try them all, but like, there's you got hazy IPAs, American IPAs, like session IPAs, West Coast IPAs, um, rye IPAs. What else is there? There's a lot of IPA styles, like different subgenres, I guess, or sub styles of IPAs. But everyone always says that they're like, "Oh, I like craft beer or something like that, but I hate IPAs." And it's like, well, you had like one IPA that was probably like a Sierra Nevada or something, which is, I mean, Sierra Nevada is a great, they're classics, like pale ale and stuff like that. My buddy who's a Cubs fan is blowing me up now because the Phillies lost 11-2 against the Cubs. They lost like 10-3 last night. And yeah, we're starting off to a great season. We're just getting blown out by teams, but we beat the Cubs the other night, like I don't know, 11-6 or something like that, and then we got blown out in the last two games. So great, it's going to be a great season. Let's get football here. But side note, the Flyers are in the playoffs. Battle of PA against the Pens. I'm not sure when that series starts. I'm probably sometime next week. But yeah, first time since 2020, the Flyers are in the playoffs. So hopefully we can beat the Penguins and move on, and maybe we'll win the Stanley this year. That'd be great. Last time we won it was like 1975 or 76, something like that. So it's been a long time. But what was I talking about? Oh, IPAs, like different styles. There's just so many different styles out there in like beer in general. You got stouts, barley wines, pilsners, lagers, IPAs, fruited sours, gozes, Grozitskis, Hefeweizens, saisons, wild ales. There's a shit ton out there. Maybe just gonna get there and try some stuff. And I mean, obviously craft beer is a little more expensive than just the domestic stuff like Budweiser and whatever else. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do love me a good PBR every once in a while or some Natty Boh, but or it might be England. But yeah, I mean, you just gotta try new shit. I used to drink a lot of heavily fruited sours back in the day, and I haven't had one in forever because I kind of burned myself out on them. But I'm surprised I haven't burned myself out on IPAs and stuff like that, or pastry stouts. Um, I try to be, I try to be pretty knowledgeable. Yeah, beer has been my thing. I started getting into craft by about 2012, 2013. And it's ever since then I've just kind of like skyrocketed. I think I really started getting more into it like in 2016. And then like 2020 ish, um, I started watching people on YouTube, and like I met a lot of people from the beer community that I hang out with quite a bit. And shout out to Miscellaneous Brew Reviews. He's live right now. He's won Bumpy Road, John and Ellie, which we actually met up a couple years ago. Him and his now wife. I don't know if they were married at the time. Maybe they were. But yeah, I met a lot of great people in the beer community, especially off of YouTube and stuff like that, or like people off Instagram. Um, it's a very welcoming, for the most part, welcoming community, and I enjoy it. I like talking to people about beer. Like, I mean, I sell wine and beer as my job. I mean, I don't drink any of the product like the beer that we distribute, but um, yeah, it's like talking about beer and getting people into beer, and especially craft. And um, the bottle shop I go to, I travel about an hour and 15 minutes one way just to go down there because they have the best selection. And I usually go down there. Well, I went last weekend and I went the weekend before, but yeah, the owner's great. The people, they know me. Spend a good amount of money in there. But yeah, beer is my thing. I've never been a wine drinker. I sell wine. But I don't know. Wine gives me a headache. I mean, if I had to choose, like white or red, definitely going white. Red wine just doesn't do it for me. I don't know. Give me like a nice Sauvignon Blanc or something like that, or Pinot Grigio. Probably more Sauvignon Blanc. But But yeah, I mean, the industry as a whole now, I mean, the alcohol industry um, is kind of not going downhill, but like a lot of like the younger generation aren't drinking, or they're going to healthier alternatives, like non-alcs or seltzers or any of that stuff, or they're smoking weed or who knows what else. But yeah, I read a stat last year that said the alcohol industry in the last 3 to 4 years has lost like 830 billion dollars because like a lot of the younger crowd now, the 20 somethings, they're not going out to bars and they're not drinking as much. But yeah, I've been doing my job for 8 years now. Do I want to do it forever? Probably not. Um, do I want to get out of it sometime soon? Probably. I just don't know what I want to do. Um, oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, I try to stay up on like the beer type, like what's the word I'm looking for? The beer industry, I guess. And like I follow a lot of stuff on Instagram and breweries and stuff, and I just get educated from other people, especially from YouTube, like hanging out with people from YouTube and going live with them and doing beer reviews um yeah, it's cool. I like it. Been slinging drinks for 3 decades and out in the years. Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah. Um I used to drink hard liquor back in the day, back in my college days, but I haven't really touched liquor in a long time. I don't have anything against it. I just got more into beer. But yeah, man, I got, some friends that are into craft, and then they're also into like bourbons and like high end bourbons and whiskeys and stuff like that, And you got to watch them, right? There's some crazy ones out there. You got to watch them. They'll get you. Um, but yeah, I started this channel back in the beginning of 2021 ish. It was 2021. So, um, yeah, I met a lot of people, came and went. Speaking of people I've met, well, not in person, but cheers, Bumpy. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, dude. My apologies for totally forgetting about that beer we were supposed to review. And I seen you had reviewed it on Wild Card last week. I totally forgot about it, dude. Like I realized afterwards, I was like, "Fuck!" I totally forgot about that little willow. Um, I did pick up two new little willows this past weekend. Bumpy, was it this weekend or last weekend? Um, I forgot what they were called now. The two little willows. But they just came out with oh, Bumpy, I'm glad you're here. So I was talking to one of the guys at the bottle shop, and I was like, man, I was talking about like Modest Man and stuff like that, and apparently they went out of business because they weren't paying people, so they're permanently closed. Um, Alicia, Bumpy Alicia. Yeah, he said the owner of Modest Man. Well, I think they said something they're supposed to open up some sort of thing in April of this year. But yeah, apparently the head brewer that was at Modest Man now works at Spyglass. So maybe I'll give Spyglass another chance. But yeah, they weren't paying people, and they shut down. Because I'm like, oh yeah, they pulled out of New Hampshire, and they went to Maine, and he was like, yeah, they shut down. The head brewer opened up. Well, I heard it. He told me the head brewer that used to work at Modest Man works for Spyglass, but according to the employee that's what he heard from the owner of the bottle shop, because it's in the old Modest Man Brewery, Black Cloud. Oh, okay. But Modest Man isn't a thing anymore, right? Like, from what I've been told, they shut down, which is unfortunate because they made great beer. Well, the brewer did, but um, but Black Cloud Brewery. Have you had any of their stuff? They're in I'm guessing they're in New Hampshire, right? Do they distro, or when do they open? Like a month ago, or let me see. Black Cloud. What the fuck? Black Cloud. I miss Marlowe. Should we got more Marlowe. Get to know us. Keen's brewing scene. Just as good, if not better, than Modest Man. Just got 5 of their beers today. All IPAs or what? Beer list. Everyone has an Uncle Bob, the oncoming storm. Oh, dry Irish stout, surge, sink or swim, high pressure, low. Serenity now, oat soda. Idaho 7. I'm not a big fan of Idaho 7. Stacks on stacks. Maple porter. Interesting. Holy shnikes. Tropical punch sour. Oh, it's a sour. With orange, passion fruit, guava, plum, and cherry. And Carlson Orchard Honeys Crisp. Oh, they make a cider. They only got 10 beers. They must have just opened like. When do they open? They're open Wednesday and Thursday from 4 to 9. Friday, they're closed Monday, Tuesday. Friday, 4 to 10. Saturday, 12 to 10. Sunday, 12 to 6. Huh. They got an Instagram. Their beers look good. Look hazy. The Serenity now looks pretty hazy. High pressure, low. Doesn't look bad. That maple porter sounds interesting. Their names are wild, right? What styles did you get, Bumpy? Were they all IPAs, or did you get that maple porter? Or do you remember? Well, you're probably right next to your fridge. Let's scroll back to when they. Thank you, everyone. Storm is here. Saturday, March 7th was their grand opening. So wow, yeah, they're fresh. Yeah, happy early birthday, Grace. The old lady. Grace's birthday is tomorrow. She's 16. She'll be 16. I got all IPAs to try. It was what the packy had. Oh, okay. Nice. Well, maybe we'll see. Well, probably not for a while. If they just open, I'm sure they're not distroing out to other states. But who knows? My bottle shop gets quite a bit of stuff, so maybe Joey will work out a deal or something. We're supposed to be getting Anchorage Deal with the Devil, the triple oak version. or some sort of triple oak version. And it's, boy, let me tell you, it's gonna be expensive. It'll be over $100 for that 500 mil. It's probably gonna be the most expensive beer they've sold at the shop. So whenever that comes in, yeah, I mean, I paid 55 for Blessed and Suffer for 500 mil, which isn't terrible because you figure, I mean, I've seen Anchorage stouts and stuff like that. Well, I think Suffer's a triple black barley wine, and then obviously Blessed is a stout. Why I drew a blank. So and they just did a collab with Tripping Animals, so they did a stout and a IPA, and I picked up both of them. One, the stout has like chili peppers in it. I guess they were supposed to put it out sometime at the end of last year, and they pushed it back, and they were supposed to push it to sometime early this year, and then they just put it out because I guess it was too hot or something like that. That's what I'm saying. Maybe I need to revisit Spyglass, because Spyglass was always hit or miss with me, just like Kettlehead. Like from Spyglass, Kettlehead, and Modest Man, like Modest Man was always like my go-to. It was probably Modest Man, Spyglass, and then Kettlehead. Sorry, Dan. Dan loves Kettlehead. I don't know. Like I was talking about triples. Like I had some triples from Kettlehead, and I don't know, they weren't great. They were too malty, sweet. But yeah, I haven't had Spyglass in a minute. Yeah, Kettlehead has always been a hit or miss for me. Stuff that I picked up. Same with Spyglass. I mean, I haven't had them in a while, but maybe now I'll give them another shot. But yeah, I don't know. Have you ever had stuff from Aurora Brewing? They're not bad. Some of their stuff is pretty good. Who's another one? I can't really think of any besides like Biden's and stuff like that. But Little Willow's the jam. Little Willow's the new. Well, not really new, but Bumpy, do you get Clag? I don't know if you get Clag. I don't even know. Like, this doesn't even have a barcode on it, so they must be going to the brewery or something. Or I don't think they're distroing, but that's just like Brewhouse and some of the other stuff. Although we never got Troon, which maybe one day, maybe. I mean, shit, Sammy gets fucking Troon, and he's all the way in Australia. He's getting like Brewhouse and Troon collabs, and I'm over here just getting Brewhouse and RAR collabs. That's another brewery that blew up. Like they got a new head brewer in the past couple years. Like their IPAs are like top notch, dude. That what do they call them? Like something like saturated ales or something like that. Heavily saturated ales. RAR is doing it for the IPA game for sure. Like their shit's great. I've been enjoying the stuff I've been getting from RAR. I picked up a single can from Great Notion. It's like the fuck is it? Like a chocolate banana stout or something like that. I just picked up a single can, but they did have Double Stack, which is really good. I like Double Stack by Great Notion. That's a good like pancake maple syrup shit. It's good. I like Great Notion. They make good stuff. Um, we got Beer Tree recently, which I heard they're kind of hit or miss. I know. Um, does Burlington Beer Company still make beers anymore? Are they still around? I think when we got some of their stuff, it was like IPAs, maybe a few sours, but um, yeah, Burlington Beer Company. I never had any of their stouts, I don't think. Now I'm just rambling. I need to give this a score, or else I'm gonna be here forever. But yeah, Pool Steak from Clag. They are still around and also have gone downhill. Yeah, I was never really impressed by their stuff. And we got a few of their SKUs like like a couple years ago or something like that, or a while back. I mean, they were okay. I think I had that one that was like something wizard, you know, whatever. I think that was an IPA or something. Something it was something wizard. I remember that. I think I might have like a sour by them or something, but yeah. I miss Marlowe though. Marlowe made some great shit. Drownlands is good. I haven't had them in a while. Which they had which I should have got it. It was from Drownlands actually. It was what the fuck was it? A fooder. Was it a fooder aged or something like that? Vanilla porter or something? I should have got that, but I think it was a porter. It was something vanilla, and it sounded interesting. They've done the thing that New Belgium did and have 9 different Wizard IPAs. Yeah. Oh, good old New Belgium. When's the last time you had a New Belgium beer? Fat Tire. I remember going to New Belgium back in 2016, and they had that coffee. They had that coffee sour, and it was so good. New Belgium used to be the shit. I used to like that watermelon one they did. Um, they were good back in the day. Avery, like before they changed their whole like, I don't know, they changed like their logos and shit. But like Duet by Avery, great. Willy Vanilli by Avery, great. Weyerbacher was another good one. The Blithering Idiot, the Mole Stout they did. Now I'm just like reminiscing about all the good shit back in the day. Uh, yeah, there was a lot of good shit back in the day. Bryce, you're just taking over control. Avery, I went to that brewery in Colorado. That was a massive facility. Um, they did a lot of great stuff. They had that Uncle Jacob Stout, which was really good back in the day. When you ever got the Avery bottles with the gold foil on top, you know it's going to be high ABV, just like with the Dogfish, the little caps, the little bright caps, yellow caps, which ever since they merged with Sam Adams, um, they lowered the ABV on shit. Like like what? 120 is like 15% now when it used to be like 18%. Worldwide Stout's like 15. Most of this stuff is 15%. Um, I mean, it's still good. You know, like I'll get a 90-minute every once in a while, but they're not what they used to be since they merged with Sam Adams. But things change, you know, the market changes and the whole industry kind of changes. But oh, I think I've seen that one at the bottle shop over the weekend. I didn't pick it up, but I haven't had Shilling in a while. I like I don't know if you get Halfway Crooks, they're pretty good. They do a lot of like traditional stuff. Um, I almost got a Shinkurler. You like smoked beers, Bumpy? You like smoked beers, right? Like Shinkurler and Rausch beers. Do you like those? It is a hoppy, bitter Hefeweizen. Yeah, I think they had that there. Pretty sure. I like their they have their what's that like Resilient series or something like that where they have like IPAs and stuff too. Is that what it is? Resilience, something like that. Shilling's good. Um Surprisingly I did not go to Triple Crossings. They turned 12. It was their 12-year anniversary last Saturday. They didn't have Green Dreams on though. Which else? Surprise! They had Clever Girl. They had 12 Clever. Um, it's yeah, that's it. The American Beer Project. Yeah, they did one called Richmond, and it was really good. These names are truly something else. How do you remember what you like, or are you always? I just certain beers stick with me, certain breweries stick with me, and yeah, I don't know. I got a pretty good memory, I guess too. Like I could, like my coworker, like he got kind of into craft like a little bit. I kind of got him into it like years ago, or whatever. Like we went to there's this brewery called Licking Hole Creek, and they did like this thing called Despot Day where they put out all these like stouts and whatever else. And he was like, I don't know if I ever had this one before. I'm like, yeah, you had this before. And he's like, oh yeah, you remember better than I do. But yeah, I know there's a lot. It's a lot to keep track, but um, yeah, I mean, certain breweries stick with you, you know, certain beers stick with you, just like Ghost in the Machine by Parrish, it's like one of the traditional, like if you're getting in the craft, like for hazy IPAs, like Ghost in the Machine is like one of the staples. Um, or like Other Half. I actually just picked up Other Half. Um, brewed out of the DC location. It's not bad. It was some sort of oat cream one, but I still need to crack those. I have so many stouts I need to open. They're all wax tipped. Um, I need to open up those Anchorage ones. I got that Vale 2020 Grand Cru. Um, I got some Three Fontaine and some like other wild ales. I got a lot of shit I need to start getting into. But I need to first. What I need to do is rate. I need to give this beer a score. I'm rambling too much. This is a 40-minute beer review. But yeah, Pool Steak from Clag Brewing out of Sandusky, Ohio. Double IPA, 8%. Nelson, Simcoe, and Mosaic. Yep. Uh, I like Clag. I like their artwork's great. The beer is good. I'd like to try a stout by them. But I feel like we all we get is IPAs. They got like 4 or 5 SKUs. I think one sold out pretty quick. It was called like something. If it's not soup or something, I'm out. Something like that. But yeah, score wise for this one, out of 100, give it a 94. 94 out of 100. I think it's really good. Still a little bit green. Maybe give it some time to settle down a little bit. Like I said, it came out April 3rd, so it's about almost 2 weeks old. So you got that hot burn on the back end. Needs to simmer down a little bit. But yeah, I figured I'd come on here and do a little quick beer review. I'm not sure what everyone else is doing, but I think Miscellaneous is live. I guarantee he's live because he was live earlier. So I'm sure he's still live. It's still early. So, but yeah, stay tuned for more beer reviews. Maybe I'll bring back beer bowl discussions at some point. I haven't done that in quite some time. If I got enough hours. That's the thing. I'd have to delete it. Might not have enough hours through StreamYard. Might be over my hours now, but I'm not paying for StreamYard because the price is ridiculous now. So I use the free version. So maybe I'll be up on my hours, but we'll see. But yeah, thanks everyone popping in. I think we had some lurkers. Cheers to you, Bumpy. Cheers, Alicia. And whoever else was watching and lurking, appreciate the support. Everyone go check out everyone's channels and sub up. So everyone have a great rest of your Wednesday. The name? Oh, no problem. Cheers. Oh, it's called Pool Steak. Pool Steak. There's a steak in the pool. So yeah, 94 for that. Yeah, stay tuned. Check me out on Instagram, Philly Crooker 87. And yeah, I'm sure you guys will see me soon. So cheers, have a good evening, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers. Don't be a piece of shit.